I'm Dr. Sunil Panchal from School of Science at Western Sydney University. I'm a senior lecturer in nutrition and food science and also Deputy Associate Dean International, where I'm working with international students, helping them, supporting them during their journey at Western Sydney University. For the past 5 years, I have been working with food waste and food byproducts to reduce the extent of food waste and food byproducts, trying to develop food-based edible products so that we can reduce food waste on one side, but also develop food security for the community. So within this research program, my expertise is looking at what are the beneficial components in food waste or food byproducts that are being generated at an industry level or at a farm level or even at a small scale. Once we have identified these, then I'm taking that advantage of the composition or the ingredient that is present in the food waste or byproducts and finding out what we can do with it in terms of developing food products. My broad area of research expertise is food biochemistry. I've also done nutritional biochemistry, so looking at impacts of diet on the body itself in terms of obesity, in terms of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, in terms of heart health. So I've looked at those responses of diet and nutritional components in the past as well. Apart from that, I've also looked at how nutrition can impact bone health, how nutrition can impact pancreatic health, how nutrition can impact other body systems as well. So that's kind of broad area looking at how we can use nutrition and food science in terms of not only providing food security, but also improving health in the community. So people have been saying, waste to wealth, but I would say waste to health, and that's what my motto of research has been. When we talk about recycling food waste or valorizing food waste, one of the first food waste that was important for me was spent coffee grounds. Now, people like coffee in the morning, people like coffee in the afternoon, some people like coffee in the evening as well. So throughout the world, a lot of spent coffee is produced daily. And there are hardly any purpose for these wastes that are generated. So my interest was looking at what is left in the coffee after brewing. So some of my initial work showed that a lot that is in the bean is still left in the grounds after brewing it. Now I have worked with a couple of master students to develop some products out of that, and they have been very promising. So I'm thinking of taking that to the next level, where I'm working with industry and converting those developed products into something that can be commercialized. Apart from that, I've got a huge project where I'm working with a PhD student looking at the waste coming out of greenhouse horticulture and how we can actually use that waste to extract valuable compounds that have many beneficial health properties. So using those extracted components to convert them into products that can be used for health improvement in the future. So again, the next level will be to work with the industry and see how viable it is to convert those extracted molecules into a nutraceutical product so that people don't need a prescription to use it. These are natural products. These are coming from food. We consume them as food already. Food waste has been the whole aim of my research. So this will not only help the industry that is developing the new product or taking the new product to the market, but this will also help the industry that is actually producing the waste. Getting rid of the waste for industry is a cost, but when there is a value coming out of that waste, this will help that industry as well. One of the major technologies that I'm using in my research is freeze drying. It's a technique where we use low temperature for drying any food product. Collaboration with industry is extremely important because that's where we can see the value of product going to the public. Industries are the ones that have resources that can easily take the product at a larger scale to commercialize it. Apart from that, collaborating with other researchers is also important because when two brains come together, they produce better outcome than just one brain thinking. So it's important to collaborate with researchers, but also important to work with industries. It is a privilege to be part of the Future Food Systems. It's a great network of industries working towards the common cause. I feel very privileged to be part of this community where I can network with people who have a similar aim as mine. We're all working towards the common aim of improving the food production, improving the food security, and feeding the future.